Ari, Kurtis Rourke has been a star in the world of Maction. Now he's a star in the Big Ten. The Ohio U quarterback transferred to Indiana, leading Curt Cignetti's offense in year one for the new coach. The Hoosiers are undefeated. Rourke has been an absolute revelation. Now comes his biggest challenge. He goes into the horseshoe against that Ohio State defense with NFL players all over the field. Can he throw the Hoosiers to a win here?
He's going to have to, Andy. I don't know that the game exists in any other way. If Indiana is going to win this football game, I think they're going to have to beat Ohio State the same way that Oregon did, and that is by hitting big plays down the field. And if you look at their receivers, they are averaging like 18 and 22 yards a reception. They have big play capability. Doing it on the road in Ohio Stadium in a noon, it's the only way to me. I don't see another path unless Ohio State just turns it over 12 times for Indiana to win the game.
Agreed. So Kurtis Rourke, if we're looking at his Prize Picks square for this game, and if you're not playing Prize Picks, what are you even doing? Download that app. Use the code STAPLES when you sign up. You play $5, you get $50 instantly. And I'll give you an example. You could do a $5 play with 2, 3, 4, 5 squares. And the more squares you pick, the higher the potential payout. So you could have a $5 play that could pay out $50 if you win, depending on the number of squares you use. Kurtis Rourke's passing square is 221.5. If you pick more than, you're probably thinking Ohio that Indiana's going to win the game, and you're probably also thinking it's going to be a lot more than.
Ohio State secondary at times has been susceptible to giving up big plays. And the issue here with this game, Andy, is that they did it against Oregon. And I think Oregon has the second best or one of the three best receiving cores in the entire country. Now, Indiana's are very underrated. And Denzel Burke, Ohio State's cornerback, hasn't played or had the best season. So I think there's going to be opportunities there. But if they draw some things up, I think that is the pathway for Indiana to be competitive in this football game.
Yeah, I'll give you Dylan Gabriel's stat line in the Ohio State game. And I think Kurtis Rourke may have to do something similar to this to make this work. Remember, Oregon only won by 1 in that game. Dylan Gabriel was 23 of 34 for 341 yards, 2 TDs, no picks. Like it was not a perfect game, but about as close as it gets to a perfect game. That's what we're talking about from Kurtis Rourke. Now, he has some help with Elijah Surratt and Omar Cooper, who are receivers who are excellent at stretching the field, at gaining big yards when they catch the ball. Omar Cooper especially is a 22-yard per catch guy. His number on Prize Picks right now is 28.5, which means basically if you pick more than, you think he's going to catch 2 balls. So if you think he's going to have a big day, you're probably hitting that more than. And Elijah Surratt's number is 52.5. Like, to get to the 221.5 for Kurtis Rourke, you probably think both those guys are more than. But
yeah, right.
We'll see. I mean, this is Ohio State has shown it's susceptible. I don't think Penn State really tried to challenge them down the field. I think Indiana's going to have to.
And make no mistake about it, too. Indiana's skill position players are better than Penn State's. So I don't know that Penn State was in a position to actually do it. Indiana's going to have to test it, and they can with the players that they have.
Cannot wait. Never would have thought this would be the biggest game in the country, but it is, and it's exciting.